Good afternoon, children. We have learnt up to problem number 4, that is converting a fraction into a simplest form. And today's class we are going to learn how to write a fraction in ascending order and descending order. For that, we are going to see the first step, whether the given fractions are like fraction or unlike fraction. What do you mean by like fraction? When you have same denominators, we call it as a like fraction, and if you don't have the same denominator, we call it as an unlike fraction. So look at this comparison of fractions. Two or more fractions can be compared if they are like fractions. Only they have same denominator we can compare. We call that as a like fraction. If you don't have the common denominator, first we'll take the denominators, we'll find LCM and convert it into a common denominators, then we'll compare. After comparing up to the question whether it is an ascending, descending, greater, smaller, we'll write the answer. So now let's begin into the exercise problem. Exercise 2A, problem number 5, write the fractions in descending order. What do you mean by descending order? Writing the fractions from greater fraction to the smaller fraction. Now, let's look at the first problem. 1 by 2, 7 by 8, 11 by 12. So, this is your fraction. We are going to write this fraction in descending order. First, we are going to see the denominators. If you look at the denominators, you have 2, 8, 12. We don't have any common denominators. So, we call this as an unlike fraction. We will take the denominators and we will find the LCM. Now, I am taking the denominator and I am finding the LCM. 2 table, 1 2s to 4 2s are 8, 6 2s are 12, again 2 table, 1 2s 1 again, 2 2s are 4, 3 2s are 6. Now, to find LCM, 2 into 2 into 1 into 2 into 3. We are going to multiply. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 3s are 24. Your LCM is 24. Our next step is taking these fractions and making this as a denominator having 24. So when you multiply 2 into 12, your denominator will become 24. So both numerator and denominator you are going to multiply it by 12. So 1 into 12, your numerator will become 12. 7 by 8. To make 8 as 24, we are going to multiply 8 into 3. 8 3s are 24. Similarly, numerator 7 into 3, 21. So 21 by 24. Again 11 by 12. 12 into 2 will get 24 and 11 into 2, 22. So now, we have converted all the denominators as 24. Now, after that, as per our question, from bigger number to smaller number, we are going to write. Your bigger number is 22. So, 22 is greater comparing to 21 and 21 is greater when comparing to 12. After that, we are going to write this in terms of fraction. 22 by 24 greater than 21 by 24 greater than 12 by 24. Next step, we can write its corresponding fractions. 11 by 12 greater than 7 by 8 greater than 1 by 2. In the same way, I have solved fourth subdivision. If you look at the fourth subdivision, you have how many fractions? You have 5 fractions with different denominators, and we have taken the denominators and we are finding LCM for it. So first I have chosen 5 table. 5 table 7 will not come, so writing 7 as it is, and 5 1 times, 10 2 times, 24 times, 35 7 times. Next you have 2 table, you can do it 7 1 1 and 2 2s are 4, so 2 7, writing it again common, and again you have 2, so you can divide it by 2. 7 will come as it is, 7 1 1 1 7. Next you can do it by 7 table. So the LCM of denominator is equal to 5 into 2 into 2 into 7. Now 5 2s are 10, 10 2s are 20, 20 into 7 140. Now we are going to take each fraction and we have to make this denominator as 140. So 7 multiplied by what number, you will get 140. That is what you are going to think. Am I right? So we all know 7 2s are 14. But you have 140. So if you had 0 in the right hand side, so it will become 20. 20 into 7, 140. Numerator also 2 into 20 it is 140. 2 into 20 it is 40. Taking the next fraction 3 by 5. We have to make this 5 denominator as 140. So how many times if you multiply you will get 140? For that there is an easy way. You can divide this 140 by 5. If you divide, what I am getting in the quotient 28. So 28 multiplied by 5 is 140. So the quotient number you can write it as 5 multiplied by 20 is 140. Similarly in the numerator 3 into 28 84. So each step when you work out only you will get the answer. So solve, use the rougher column properly, multiply it. 9 by 10. When you multiply 14 into 10 you will be getting 140. Similarly numerator 9 into 14 it is your 126. 13 by 20. Multiplying 7 into 20 you will be getting 140. Numerator also 13 into 7 91. And again 23 by 35. 35 into 4 you will be getting 140. How I done? I have divided it and I have found. So similar way you also do. Divide 140 by 35 and write the quotient. Next, we are going to arrange the numbers in the descending order. Bigger number to smaller number. Your first bigger number is 126. Then is your 92, 91, 84, 40. Then we have written in terms of fraction. 196 by 140 greater than 92 by 140, greater than 91 by 140, greater than 84 by 140, greater than 40 by 140. Next step I have written its corresponding unlike fractions. And next step is, next problem is 6th. Arrange in ascending order. Ascending order means arranging the numbers from smaller number to bigger number. Your first subdivision, you have only 3 subdivisions in this question. I have solved one, remaining 2 you are going to solve it. 7 by 16, 5 by 12, 17 by 32, 23 by 36. All the denominators were different, so I have found LCM, and your LCM is 288. Have to convert 7 by 16 as 288. How will you do? You just divide and see. See, 288 divided by 16 I have seen, and 18 into 16, 18 times. If I do, I will be getting 288. So 16 into 18, if you multiply, you will be getting 288. In the same way, 5 by 12, 12 into 24. So I have divided 288 by 12, and the quotient I got 24. So when you multiply both numerator and denominator by 24, you will get the common denominator 288 and numerator 120. The same way, remaining fractions you conclude and compare the numerators from smaller number I have written because it is an ascending order. Then you can write its corresponding fractions. This is an easy problem. We are going to do this problem, remaining problem as homework. If you have any doubt, you can ask me to my personal number. You can call and do the given homework. Send the images to my number. Thank you, students.